All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Truth Seeking Network. It's been a minute since I made a video like this. Um, so today, I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna not too much talk, but it's gonna be about the food that we eat. Okay. Oh, what we think we're eating is food, because a lot of the things that we are eating is not really food at all, and we're eating a bunch of chemicals. And I'm gonna show y'all that today on this video. And there's a lot of people out here that's putting these truths out here. And I'm gonna show y'all that a lot of food in America is banned in other countries. It is banned in other countries, yet it's sold here. In America, we are one big giant experiment. And this goes to all of us. Yes, we have been lied to on a grand scale, and more than just one way and one. I did a video about the chemicals in the water, right? Right. And our history, according to us, our history, we've been lied to. And I already did videos on that, showing you about the slavery, saying that we came from Africa and all that. That's a bunch of baloney, right? I did the Christian videos to show you about the Christianity and everything, where that started and where it came from. And I even broke the Bible down to show y'all what the churches didn't show you. And yet people still don't want to look at it. And that's a shame on you, because I'm not here trying to hurt you. This is the Truth Seeking Network. We get to the root, and we trying to get to the truth out there to the people, to wake everybody up, because we all been lied to, right? We are indigenous Americans. And that's fact. And there's so many people putting it out there, yet you hear on the TV, African American, right? Black people. And people don't know that James Brown was being used just like most celebrities are used today. He was used to say, I'm black and I'm proud, say it out loud. And then all of a sudden we became black people. Am I black? This is black. My shirt is black. See? It's got black and white on it, right? Shirt is black. This is black. Nobody's that color. I'm brown. But we're not a color anyway. See, that's why we're going by colors. You're white, I'm black. Come on. Nobody's a color. Those names were given to take people's identities away from who they really were and who they really are. We are indigenous Americans, or the indigenous Atlanteans, or the American Niji. You can say whatever you want. They're called the American Indian. You go back and look at the real pictures of the real Indians, and guess who they look like? Us, the indigenous people. So how did we get this far? Hollywood plays a big part, right? The TV plays a big part in how people think. And I said, whoever controls the media controls people's minds. And that's why sadly, a lot of people videos are being blocked. Your comments are being blocked because it's called being misinformation. But we are proving, and the people are proving all over. And that's why TikTok is so big today, because there's so many people coming out with the truth, and they want to ban it. You got DeSantis over there, and they want to so-called Black History Month. He don't want to do it because he know why. Oh, to talk about Black history in the schools, right? They don't want the truth out because they know, they watch videos like this, and they know all across the millions of people know the truth about the real history of America, and we didn't all come from slavery, and they know that. It was mostly indentured servitude, and they know the truth about that. So, yeah, the country is lies, and also they got poison in the water, right? Chemicals in the water. They call PFSAs, right? Forever chemicals in the water. They got lab grown meat, right? Because they don't want you to hit a real thing. So they got lab grown meat. And now that's being, shipped into certain restaurants where they grow meat from cells. So they're just going to continue to do what we're doing. We want a big experiment. Then you watch the commercials on TV, right? Take Xylophane today. Ask your doctor about Xylophane. It may cause nosebleed. It may rupture your kidneys. It may, for pregnant women not to eat it, take this pill. Also, if you take this pill, your heart might stop, or you might have psychiatric problems, and you might go out and kill people. And they say that real fast. Then they have somebody walking through the flowers in the field, and everybody go out and act like their life is okay. And you see these commercials all day long on the TV set, right? This stuff is not good for you. They even letting you know it got side effects right across the TV screen. But where's all this coming from? Where's all these chemicals and this food coming from? And they say cancer, right? They'll tell you, we don't know. We don't know where cancer came from. It just happens, you know. It's genetically in your family. You know, did your father have cancer? Did your mother have cancer? Did somebody have cancer? It's genetically in your family. That's what they tell you. But what if I was to tell you, and just like other YouTubers and other people are telling you the truth about it, that it's coming from the chemicals that they allow to be put in your food. The Food and Drug Administration is in charge of your food and the drugs. Food and the drugs. Think about it. Your doctors are not trying to cure you, are they? They manage sickness. That's what they do. Now, I'm not saying all doctors, so don't get me wrong, because some doctors really want to help and some doctors really want to heal people. But it's funny how those doctors ended up dead, a lot of them, like Dr. Sebi, right? Dr. Sebi, he was out there, he cured all these diseases and all these things naturally. I think even Michael Jackson brought him to Congress. And what happened? Nothing happened, nothing changed. Because see, you can't mess with the pharmaceutical companies, and they don't want you to mess with them because they make money. Wall Street makes billions and trillions off of you, your sickness. They're managing your sickness, right? So those pills you take, or those things that you walk to the doctor and he give you prescriptions, don't he? He give you prescriptions, and that's it. You got prescription. You come in, they look at you and here you go. Take this, take that, take that. See you in 3 weeks. That's it. So many people on pills today, they can't even get the drugs out the water. Yeah, that's right. They recycle the water too, toilet water and everything out. So they recycle the water, comes right back to your sink, and you take a bath in it and all that. And they can't get the pills out the water because so many people are on pills and drugs now. Yep. Y'all can look all this stuff up yourselves. But these chemicals have a lot to do with what we're going through. When you eat food, when you eat your food's supposed to be nourishing to the body. Food's supposed to make you healthy and strong, right? So when you eat food, and not you don't have to just taste good all the time and smell good all the time. It has to be healthy for your body. Because when you're hungry, when you're thirsty, your cells, when you want some water, your cells need to be nourished with some type of clean water. We don't have clean water. There's a brother, I had a video, I forgot his name now, older gentleman, he don't drink water. And he get his water from fruits and vegetables. And it is so real. I can't tell you, it's real. I haven't drank water in over a week. And that's no lie. I haven't drank no water bottles, no bottles of water. I have not drinking water in a week. But that's gonna be another video. So why am I not gone? I'm not stiffing up and anything. A lot of things we've been taught it is lies. And the food, unfortunately, that you think is food is not food. And in this video, I'm going to show you, because I had some things around the house that we were buying. A lot of things that you bought and that you were buying, you have been used to buying, and you've been addicted to buying these things. But did you ever read the label? And I'm going to show you, there's a lot of foods in America that's banned in other countries, but they still allow it here. We are all one big experiment. Yep, we're one big experiment. And most people don't even see it. We just walk to the store, drop your Chips Ahoy in there, drop your Lay's potato chips in your basket. Oh yeah, give me some of that Hawaiian punch. Drop that in there. Did you look at the label of it? 10% fruit juice. So if it's 10, here's a big bottle, right? No, let me look at this salt bottle. This is Himalayan sea salt, right? So let's say this is 100% from top to bottom, right? If it has 10% fruit juice in it, then what percentage of this bottle would be real fruit juice? And so that's what they say, at least, right? So it'd be about right here. See that? I don't know if y'all can see my hand. It'd be about at the bottom somewhere right here. This would be about 10% of the bottle. So what's the other 90% of this stuff? What is all this? If it's only 10% fruit juice, then what the heck is all this up here? And see, that's what y'all have to start looking at. You have to start reading the ingredients that they put in your food or your drinks. You're just dropping stuff in your corn syrup, right? You just drop it right in the thing. Don't even look at it. Oh, that's a soda. That's Canada Dry. Let me just drink that down. Oh yeah, give me that Mountain Dew over there. Yeah, give me that Mountain Dew. Put it in the cart. You see the little guy, the Hawaiian Punch guy, and a little guy on there. You say, and it looks friendly, it looks harmless, and you give it to your kids, and your kids want it too. And all these things, including bubble gum, has poisons in it. And I'm going to show you in this video today. I'm going to do it right in front of you, so you have no reason to not believe me, or then you would say, well, I'm not just making this stuff out of my head. I'm going to show you today. I got products right here, and I'm going to show you what I found out. And I won't eat these. I won't touch these products anymore. You know, before I get to the video, I'm going to show you some stuff. You know, so we had some kind of ants coming. You know, the ants, sometimes when it rains, the little ants, they come in your house. So what we'll do, we'll get some jelly, jam, or something like that, or some honey, and you mix a little boric acid in there, spread it up in there, and then you set it down for the ants to eat it. And the ants will come on in there and they eat it, and they'll be eating it, but they don't know that boric acid is in the honey or in the jelly, and they'll take it back to the nest and wipe the nest out, and it'll end up killing them all. That's the same thing that's happening to us. It looks good. See, they thought it was honey. They thought it was jelly. And it looked good, so they took some and they ate it. It looked like food. It smelled like food. It tasted good, but it wasn't good for you. And that's the same thing that's happening to people. And that's why everybody is, it's a racket, y'all. You go in a hospital, you can eat your food. You don't know, and you're accumulating all these things in your body. All these chemicals are being accumulated in your body, and you don't know why you're sick. Then you run to where? To the doctor. And the doctor gives you what? A prescription. So all the way through life, you're being managed sickness, 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 sickness. And it's like, yeah, you got to have a doctor because you're going to be sick. You know, how's it that when you brush your teeth 3 times a day, you end up with cavities still? Make that make sense. You brush your teeth 3 times a day, 2 to 3 times a day. You get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, come back home from work, brush your teeth, go to bed, you brush your teeth. So how is it that you have cavities? Is it what you're brushing on your teeth? Are you putting fluoride are you putting fluoride in your mouth? Why don't you look up fluoride? Or is your teeth rotting from the inside out because of the chemicals that you're putting in your body, and it's eating your teeth in from the inside out? And so in that, you're being managed too. So you gotta go to your dentist, you gotta get cleaned every week. Every year, 6 months, you gotta keep going back, making appointments, and they get paid. And it's a reoccurring thing over and over and over again. Could it possibly be coming from the chemicals that's in your food? See, if you're healthy, they don't get paid. If you're cured, you don't need pharmaceuticals because you're healthy. But as long as we stay sick, the more money they make. And the sicker we are, the more money they make. Even when you die, you got to pay for death costs and funeral costs and all that other stuff like that, which is really thousands of more dollars. So it's like you're paying all the way even to the grave. You're paying. Then your family have to pay for your funeral costs and all that stuff. All right. So that's enough talk. Let me get it to the video, and I'm gonna show a couple of things. All right. So we're gonna get into this thing. All right. So set the glasses on. I'm gonna knock this out. All right, y'all. So before I get started, uh, this is Homestead Heart. This is their channel, Homestead Heart. You can find them on YouTube. And it's like I said, it's a lot of people out there that's telling the truth about what's really going on out here. Okay. And we're just here trying to wake everybody up. They know what's going on. They're allowing stuff to be sold here. And it's being mostly geared to children. So you grew up eating these things. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. What we eating now is not the same stuff that we ate when I was a kid. The stuff is worse now. The chemicals, they cut corners. They don't care. America is sick. We overweight. People got big bellies and people got all kind of outside of shapes. And this is all chemical fat, y'all. All chemical fat. I remember in DC, they didn't have no grocery stores in the 70s and 80s, I think it was, when my cousins lived there. And majority of them have diabetes. And a matter of fact, diabetes was rampant and was in DC. Because you know what? All they had was liquor stores and corner stores and liquor stores, and it's just so junk. And a lot of those people have diabetes and stuff now. And that's because they're not eating the right foods. And these chemicals that build up in the body, as far as food is concerned. So anyway, so I want y'all to check out Homestead Heart real quick. All right.
I'll do that. I want to share something with you. I've been holding on to this for a couple of days because I really wanted to talk about it. And I know many of you are already aware of this, but there are so many that have no clue. And the reason being is because so many of us, when we go to the grocery store and we go shopping, we don't even bother to read the labels anymore. We just pick up whatever we see and we bring it home and we feed it to ourselves and our families. And we're not aware that what we are feeding our families is extremely harmful to our health, you all. Now, let me show you this. So I didn't buy this, first of all. Okay. But my grandchildren are here. And this was brought in thinking that this would be a good, little treat for the grandbabies, right? Not us. All right. So the person was wrong, and I had to explain we got to throw this away because we don't feed this to our children. And it was understood, no problem at all. They had no clue. But so many don't have a clue, right? So many don't have a clue. So what do I have in my hand? These Oreo cookies, right? By Nabisco, right? Now, you all, many of us are used to reading labels, and we're looking for products that may say genetically modified or genetically engineered, And so over time, they have changed that label from being genetically modified or saying no GMO. You may see that on a lot of the packages, but they don't say GMO anymore. They now say bioengineered. This product contains bioengineered food ingredients, right? See that right there? Now, the FDA, a long time ago, said that eating genetically modified foods was safe. Well, Mrs. H, what's in here? Well, of course, it has high fructose corn syrup, number one, right? I do believe. Let me make sure. Yeah, it does. High fructose corn syrup is in here, right? And a lot of the corn that's commercially grown is a genetically modified or bioengineered product. And of course, when they use those products to make certain things, of course, now it's being introduced into what you feed yourselves. Now, here's the thing about them saying that the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, right? This is so sad. This is so sad that this is, I don't know what else to tell you. If you don't know by now that there are a lot of folks who don't care about you at all. They don't care about your health, none of that. All you are to them is dollar signs, right? So if they can make some money off of you, not only do you get to buy this product, but now in time, this product could make you and your family very sick. And when you get very sick, well, where are you going? You're going to the doctor. And what is he going to do? Of course, you're going to pay an arm and a leg for that visit, right? But now he's going to prescribe you all kind of drugs to help you with your illness. And then those drugs are going to make you have another illness that you got to take some more drugs for. And then that drug is going to make you have another illness, and it's just going to keep going. And then it's all downhill from there, right? Because now you're on all these medications that's destroying you from the inside out. Yeah. So I was taught that our kitchen is our medicine cabinet. And if we're going to do cookies around here, they coming from here, out of this stove, from ingredients that I know what they are because I make my own flour. I have my sugar, it's organic, right? I'm going to make these things myself, right? Yeah. Tea cakes especially. I've been asked for the last few days, please make some tea cakes, please. I've been so busy I just haven't had a chance to, but I will. But the Food and Drug Administration has approved bioengineered foods. Keep in mind that GMO foods or bioengineered foods have been banned in so many other countries because of the danger that it poses to the health of their citizens. So at least they care a little, right? So as you can see, this has been open. And they have all gone in the garbage can because I didn't want my grandbabies thinking that this was okay for them to grab. But no, I dumped those things out. I dumped them all out. So y'all, I'm just showing you, you gotta be very careful about when you go pick up stuff off the grocery store shelf. You gotta be very careful. Take an extra second to read the labels, right? And you know how sometimes when you are used to buying a certain item and the package may look one way and you're used to looking at that package that way, and you've already read the label on that package and it seems like it's clean, right? It doesn't have a bunch of ingredients that you can't pronounce in it. And then all of a sudden they say, oh, brand new packaging. Everything is the same, but brand new packaging. Read the label again, because it's highly possible that they've changed something. They've added something. It's highly possible. And what they have added may be something that's very detrimental to your health. Okay, you all? Now, I'm no health expert. I'm no doctor or none of that. But in my house, I'm the doctor.
All right, y'all. See, they keep on cutting me off with these little commercials. But like I said, you hear what she's saying, right? She's telling you what I said in the beginning. And the thing about it is, y'all, I've been saying this. I haven't even seen her video before. Anybody who knows me, everything that she's saying is 100% the truth. I've been saying that for a minute, right? I've been telling people for a minute that that's what's going on with your food. And the sad part is that people don't believe you. So that's why I'm making this video, because you don't understand. You think there's somebody out there that's looking out for you. And I'm telling you, there's nobody out there looking out for you. They put the stuff on the labels and it's up to you to decide. And they're not going, and it's been on your label the whole time. So you could have looked it up yourself. And this is why they leaving it up to us. You look it up to yourself, but they know most people are just going to look at the pretty picture on the page. You know, you saw the nice Oreo, right? And a nice cookie in the front. So it looks like an Oreo. but it's a group, it's a glob of chemicals. It tastes good. The filling tastes good. The cookie tastes good, or it looks like a cookie. But it's the same thing as I'm telling you, what I did with the ants in my house. Okay? It looks good, it tastes good, but it's full of poisons it's gonna hurt your body and keep you in the sick state.
In this house, I'm the doctor. All right, Dr. Reed. So you all going forward, if you didn't think about this, think about it going forward. If you already know this, then share it with somebody who does not know. Share it with somebody that does not have a clue. Okay. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's so much more fun when you're baking them yourself. And it's so much easier when you're making them yourself because the ingredients are so simple. You know, the ingredients are simple and it's not, I don't know how many ingredients is on this package here, but I don't need that many ingredients to make anything in this kitchen. Not like, is that a net? It is. I don't need this many ingredients to make cookies in this kitchen. I really don't. And neither do you. Okay? So even if you don't mill your own flour, so what? Just go buy yourself some flour, sugar, eggs, butter, things like that. And take a moment and enjoy making up the batter for your cookies. Put them in a freezer bag and put them in a freezer. Put them in some parchment paper and roll them up into a nice roll and put them in a freezer bag and put them in your freezer. And then whenever you want some cookies, all you got to do is just come and slice off a few. Y'all see Pillsbury on the shelf? So just take some and cut a few and bake what you need. You can make that dough in advance. Oh.
So I want y'all to do, I want y'all now to go watch her video. Her name is, their channel was Homestead Heart. Homestead Heart, as in Heart. Y'all go check our channel out. They got a very good channel. They do homesteading, they do gardening. I mean, it's her and her husband. They're a wonderful team, and you should see their gardens and their chickens and all their animals and stuff they have, and they grow their own foods. So it's a wonderful thing. And like she said, we've been telling people for a long time, you know. So even me, I'm really, really, I'm really, really into it now more than ever. Because I really realize what's really going on out here. And a lot of stuff you drop in your grocery carts is not food. It's not food at all. All right, y'all. So y'all see my screen and y'all see what it says in front of it, right? 15 Americans foods that are illegal in other countries. Y'all see that? Y'all see what they got in front of y'all right there? Some Ritz crackers, right? Now I'm gonna show y'all these things because a lot of these items I have in my house, and a lot of people don't even know that these things are banned in other countries, but they are allowed and sold in the United States, in the experimental corporation, United States of America, because that's what we are. We are a big experiment to them. These people are getting paid off of our sickness. And just like she said in the video, I've been saying it for years. That's what they do. You go from you eat the food, they give you sick, you get sick, you go to your doctor, you get a prescription, and they just manage sickness. They're not there to cure you. And you'll never know. And how many doctors ever told y'all that your sickness was actually coming from the food you eat? I know people who are huge. They barely eat anything, but you know what it is? It's what they're eating. It's all the chemicals that's in the food. Store-bought, corporation-made foods are not good for you. They put things in there that you would not put in your food. And that's fact. So let's look at these 15 American foods. Get this off my screen. I don't want to see a Google ad. So there's Ritz crackers right there, right? That's one. And I'm gonna scroll up slowly so y'all can read this for yourselves, because I'm not gonna read everything because I'm gonna get into my own. Okay. So there was one. That was Ritz crackers. Let me slow this down. Let's read this. You might be surprised to know that you might be surprised to know that everyday foods in this country are not deemed fit for human consumption in other parts of the world. They have dyes, preservatives, flavorants, and pesticides all make the list. So, and it's more to it than that, y'all. They they get a lot of poisons, a lot of things that they put into the food is not good for you. And it's derived from petroleum products as well. It's disgusting when you find out the truth about all this. So you're filling your body, these things are going into your bloodstream, into your organs, and it accumulates in your body. And you've been feeding it to your kids thinking it's food. You thinking somebody been looking out for you, and they have not been. You think there's some food police out there to making sure you're safe. They're not. And these corporations, they can pay them off anyway. And for instance, if the corporations, like I did in the 3M the water video I did, if they make $65 billion a year, and so they said there was a chemical found in the food, or somebody got ill. So what they agree to do, they make 65 billion a year. So over a 10-year period, they may be fined $1 billion by the food or the USDA. And over a 10-year period, they got to make changes over a 10-year period, something like that. So, but they make 65 billion a year. So that $1 billion. So if I'm making that $1 billion won't even hurt them at all. And they get to continue on. But and what about those 10-year period? What about the people though? Nobody's concerned about the people that it harmed, because all those people now got to deal with their family members and the illnesses and the sickness of their sons, daughters, and fathers, whatever, and watch it even die because of some of this stupidity. It shouldn't even be allowed. The company shouldn't be allowed to go on, but they do. Let's keep going. I'm gonna go slow so y'all can read this. I want to just slide through it. Number one, Twinkies. You see the little Hostess cupcake guy on there? It looks so nice for kids and everything. Oh, look at it looks so friendly, don't it? Well, that's banned. 15 foods are banned in other countries, right? So let's look at the next one. It says high fructose corn syrup and hydrogenated oils are bad, but it's the yellow 5 that's signed the death warrant of Twinkies. Yellow 5. We're gonna look at some of this stuff too. So I'm not gonna read it right now. I'm just gonna let it go slowly up so y'all can see it. Y'all can read that yourselves. Stovetop stuffing is another, right? I'm just gonna keep going slow because I got some things I want to show, and I don't want to make this video too long. Another one, Coffee Mate coffee creamer, right? There it is, the Ritz crackers. All right. Skittles. Right. All right. U.S. pork. Haha. Let's read this one down. Ractopamine is an animal feed additive used in U.S. pigs. It is linked to several major health issues in humans and animals. U.S. pork is banned in China, Russia, and EU. Read about the ractopamine and the health effects here. Ractopamine is an active ingredient in the products marketed in the U.S. Paline for swine, Optiflex for cattle, and Topmax for turkeys. Wow. We are being inundated with chemicals, y'all. All right, so the next one after the pork, we have we have prepackaged ground beef. The pink slime that you find in the prepackaged beef is a beefy product prepared with ammonia gas and used as a filler in ground beef. U.S. beef is banned in the EU. Read about the pink slime here. All right. Ammonia gas can be found in ground beef, cleaning products, some Kraft foods that turn milk into cheese. Think Velveeta. Wow. Swiss rolls. Swiss rolls, while they are brown and white in color, include dyes like yellow 5 and red 40. They are banned in Norway and Austria. And look at some of this. Look at some of the other foods right here. You got Kool-Aid. You got this Mountain Dew. You got the cake mix. Wow. Mount Olin. Wow, look at this. Dill spears. Wow. Mustard. Trix cereal. M&ms. Doritos. Sunny D. Gatorade. Jello. Dow's. Wow, they even put it in the Dow soap, y'all. Oh, by the way, yes, a lot of your shampoos and a lot of your soaps actually have yellow 5 and some other band. We had some soap. We had to get rid of it. It has a lot of poisonous substances in your soap. So we getting it in our food. They rubbing it on your skin. They got it. You getting it in your water. I mean, you getting it all over. And we just being inundated with poisons on a daily basis, and people wonder why they act like they don't know where cancer came from. Oh, we don't know how diabetes got here. Oh, we don't know how you got blood pressure, high blood pressure. You eating all these foods, you're drinking it in the water. Now they got lab grown meat, and they want to charge you a carbon tax. Look at this stuff. Wow, you wouldn't believe it's in the cherries, y'all. Look at that, maraschino cherries. Red 40 has been linked to allergies, migraine, and mental disorders in children. Why would we ever give our children food items with red 40? Maraschino cherries are banned in Australia, France, and Norway, and the UK. Is red 40, dye 40 contributing to your child's behavior issues? Look at all the things look at the Captain Crunch, the Fruit Loops, the Fruity Pebbles. These are not foods, y'all. They look good, they taste good, but they're chemicals. And these things are building up in your body. Twizzlers, Flintstone vitamins, Hamburger Helper, Hershey's chocolate. Did you know that most of the soy here is bioengineered or genetically modified soy? Soy lectin products. Look at this. Lucky Charms, Splash Drinks, Fruity Pebbles. So you think when you take that splash drink, you think you're getting something good. Welch's fruit snacks, Mott's. These all things are geared to what? Children. Look at the Benadryl bottle. Let me see if I can blow this up. Maybe, maybe not. You see the little girl, or look at the Hawaiian Punch, like I was telling you about the Hawaiian Punch earlier. Pop-Tarts. These are not real food, y'all. And every day you go to the grocery store, you'll see people dropping these things all in their carts. And these things are making you sick. And you don't even know it. You think that, and then they have the nerve, they have nutritional values on the back of it. These are chemicals. They put, like the lady said in the video from Homestead Heart, she said that you don't have that. You can make cereal, you can make your own food. You don't need that many ingredients. And then you got stuff in there you can't even pronounce. We are being led to the slaughter big time with all these different ingredients. And it really does make no sense at all. None at all. This is just too much. But who's looking out for you? Right? Who is looking out for you? All you gotta do is type in foods banned in the US, right? Look at go through the scroll through the items. Y'all can do this yourselves. And it doesn't take a rocket science to figure this out, that what you're eating and the candies you're eating is not food, right? So we went to the beef, went to the Swiss rolls, the cherries, and then they show you all these other items that are bad for you, full of poisons. And I see people in grocery stores dropping all this stuff. Look, and I know I heard on the news. I was listening to the news one day, and they said that they have now they have lab grown salmon, not just farm salmon, y'all. They have lab grown salmon as well now. So are you going to eat this? Are you going to feed your family this? Because I'm not. So I will eat another Dorito. Any of those things you see will never come into my house again. Farm fish are fed a chemical cocktail of feed, including methyl mercury and dioxins. Not to mention antibiotics. Countries like Austria and New Zealand don't go near farm raised fish. And you can read about it. Methyl mercury can be found in products such as fluorescent lights and batteries. So why would you put that in your food? Why would you put anything like that in your food? That's what I want to know. But yet they put it in the food. And of course, in our house, we do not drink milk anymore. Milk does not do your body good. Okay, milk is for a calf. Milk is for the cow, a calf of a cow. That's what it's for. Grown folk do not need milk. That's why so many people are lactose intolerant. Now let's read this. RGBH, also known as RBST, is a man-made growth hormone fed to dairy cows to boost milk production. U.S. milk is banned in Japan, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and EU. Always buy organic when it comes to milk. If you can, locally source your milk from local farms, even better. But we don't drink the milk at all. Look, SPST can be found in milk products that are then turned into cheese, ice cream, dairy products, butter, and yogurt. And there you have it with the milk. Now you got to ask yourself why this is being allowed on American people. And my only conclusion is America consists of the indigenous people, which is us. And they have always been trying to get rid of us. And I'm just saying it straight to the truth. You get this Tuskegee experiments, all kind of experiments being done. And they allow, and you know, a lot of this food is being shipped to poor areas. And matter of fact, I think I even read an article. I hope I can find it. But it said the majority of this food does go to poor areas. Is this the reason why people are acting out and doing things because you're being fed all these cocktails? Did y'all see what y'all need to see? Watch Painkillers, a movie called Painkillers on Netflix. And also watch Cloning Tyrone on Netflix. And you see on Cloning Tyrone, they're actually putting it in the foods, right? And please watch Painkillers on Netflix. This is a good movie as well. This is actually a series. See, Mountain Dew is another one. And I'm just going to slow down. I'm not going to read all the chemicals because I got more to do myself. But these are just showing you some of the products. Look, U.S. chicken. Wow. U.S. chicken is banned in the EU because it is washed with chlorine. American chicken processors do it to protect consumers from foodborne diseases. Chlorine can be found in food products such as tomatoes, celery, olives, lettuce, and seaweed. It is also found in many canned vegetables due to salt added to help preserve them. Ham, bacon, corned beef, organ meats, salami, and sausages, prawns, canned tuna, scallops, called salmon, raw oysters, mussels, lobsters, crabs, cod, milk, chocolate, toffee, peanut butter, canned soups, tomato sauce, mayonnaise, French dressing, dried coconut, roasted and salted peanuts, scrambled eggs, and many baked goods, and also in your tap water. I just added that. So why is America inundating us with all these freaking chemicals? That's why we are so sick. Look at all the stuff we're just going through so far. And I didn't even read everything because it's too much to read. So basically, when you go to the grocery store, you go into the chemical store. You dropping stuff in your basket. Then they got the nerve to put organic stuff versus the I mean, who wanted something GMO in the first place? Did it even ask us? No. So now if you buy something organic, it costs more money. So in other words, the richer you are, I guess you can afford that. And they know most people can't afford the organic stuff. So they buy this cheap stuff. And that's where majority of people get their foods at. The cheap stuff. And now they're sick. So one way or the other, they're getting you. And when I'm telling you, when you go to the hospital, it's gonna be more. It's gonna be costing you more in a hospital than it's gonna actually buy organic food. Because the sicknesses are worse. And it could be ranging from anything. All these chemicals every day, and you constantly flooding your body. You, like I said, you're washing yourself with it. You're putting it in your hair, right? It's in your water. It's in your food. BPH is in your bottled water. Another chemical. There's your Fruit Loops. It's how they marketed it to the children. So many dyes and chemicals. Countries like France, Austria, Norway, Finland have banned Fruit Loops, but not in America. Give it to us. And of course, conventional corn. You know, corn was a staple of our people in America, and that we ate for many, many, many years, thousands of years in America. And now that's one of the most heavily GMO foods is corn. And now they put soy and corn syrup in everything. U.S. corn is commonly sprayed with atrazine. Atrazine is linked to birth defects and is banned in 44 countries. Atrazine is found on these common items: field corn, sweet corn, sorghum, and sugarcane. Like I said, we have been inundated with chemicals. I look at the grocery stores and so many people are just loading their carts with all kind of stuff. And they don't even know it. And matter of fact, a lot of them don't even care that it's killing them. They don't even care. I want y'all to check out this video I'm about to play you now. Watch this young man going to the store. He's trying to save people. He's pulling stuff out their carts. And listen to it. This was done in a Walmart. It was real time. And you get to see the reactions of people. Yeah, I know you would feel a certain way if people pulling stuff out of your grocery cart, but listen to the reason why he was doing it, and then listen to their responses. It's amazing. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this video right here, and this look at it, he's going to the grocery store, and this is Walmart, right? And these people don't know that he's really trying to help them for real. We have been so brainwashed and buying all these products that we really don't even know what we're buying, right? And he's trying to warn them about the stuff on the label, and listen to the American public. We don't even care. Just listen, y'all.
Thinking it. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Yeah.
I just came from the funeral home burying my baby brother.
Oh,
Put my juice back in there.
but this is gonna save.
I don't care. You're agitating.
Well. It's you niggas again looking at me. Today we are at Walmart, as you guys can see. I will be stealing food out of people's grocery carts. There's a little bit of a twist to it. I know people have done this before, but what I'll be doing is taking the junk food out of their basket because nobody needs this junk food. So I'm going to be actually helping them out. But before I go and take the junk food out of their baskets, hit the like button and subscribe to spread awareness about this healthy movement. Come on, let's go. Excuse me. Oh, where'd you find this juice?
They're on the juice aisle.
Over there?
I want to say the next aisle over it says bottled water, juice.
Juice, bottled water, like the next one over. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put this back
Why?
because this is not good. This is gonna kill you in the long run. So I got to put it back on the shelf.
Well, it's not for me.
This is not for you. Who's this for?
My son.
For your son. So I'm trying to save his life right now. Like I got to put this back, man.
No, sorry.
I can't put it back.
No.
Why not? But I'm trying to save your life though.
Right now,
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I just came from the funeral home, buried my baby brother.
Oh,
Put my juice back in there.
but this is gonna save.
I don't care. You're agitating. I don't know what you're doing,
Yeah.
or if you're some YouTuber. Or
No, I'm not a YouTuber. I just go around Walmart and stores like this, and I put like the junk food back because this is really killing people. Not even just our people, but it's everybody, like white people, black people, everybody.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
Fine. He's 20.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Please. Thank
just
you.
just give them the message for me then. Okay.
My son really don't care about that.
You don't. You know what's better than that though? Watermelon juice. That's very good.
That would be okay, but he don't like watermelon.
He don't like watermelon.
He's black. Yep.
And he's black?
Yeah.
What then? Why he does he like fruit?
He likes that
So this is
and this.
fruit punch.
This is gonna kill him before that will.
Yeah, but see, this
That's
is
fruit punch.
this is a fake fruit
Okay.
and like just tons of sugar in it.
Y'all see that? He's warning him. Remember, I just told y'all about the Hawaiian or the fruit punch. She really thinks that's fruit punch. We are so addicted to the chemicals and to the taste of these foods that he really, and I used to think that was fruit punch as well. So I'm not downing anyone. But when you wake up, you can understand, I can understand now that, wow, we was addicted to these tastes all the time. And that's in that bottle right there, that's nothing but a bunch of chemicals. And you just drinking it down into your body. And look at the lady next to her, not to be mean or anything, but look at her arms. Our people across this country are so out of shape and so big, and I call that this is chemical fat that is hurting people. Your body does not know what to do with these chemicals, so it stores it as fat. Your body is living, your cells are alive, and they need nutrients, but these are not nutrients that's being given to your body. All right, so I'm gonna continue to play this video, but just look how adamant, and she said her son is black, right? And he don't want watermelon juice, he wants fruit punch. He wants the fruit punch, the chemicals that he's he think that's punch. That is not punch. Matter of fact, there's no fruit in that at all. That's not even fruit. Fruit punch. Yeah, right. It tastes good, smell good, but it's not good for you.
Okay.
And like when he gets his 50s, 60s, he's gonna get diabetes and things like that.
Well, he's grown, so that's what he wanted. What he's getting.
All right. Is that sugar? Oh. What?
Wait, yeah, is that yours?
Oh no, I took it from your basket
Why?
because this is not good for you,
Why?
ma'am. This is going to kill you in the long run.
So tell me why. I want to know.
Because sugar raises your blood pressure. Gives you diabetes, all these health
So,
diseases.
Like, what are you going to use for?
Oh, I'm just going to put it back. Like, where did you get this? Like, we need, man. What is so funny? We need to put this back because this is killing people today. Sugar. Where did you got it from here?
No, take it.
Just take it.
Yeah, take it.
Okay. And
No, I don't need it.
I need to take the oil too, ma'am.
No.
The oil.
No, I'm good with it.
Ma'am, but that's really bad for you too.
It's okay.
Ma'am, that's gonna clog.
You should have told me before putting your hand in my car.
But this is gonna clog your arteries.
No, but you should have told me before putting your hand in my car.
But this is gonna hurt you.
No. But I'm just asking. Do you know you should have done that?
Should I have?
Yeah. Tell me that, man, this is not good. Can I take it off or something? But you just put your hand in.
But if I asked you, you would have said no. I just added 50 years to your life.
All right, thank you.
Excuse me. I need to take this.
Sorry,
Yeah, I need to take these back.
I don't have anything to put it back.
This is not good for you, ma'am. What, ma'am? But do you know what this is going to do to you in the long run,
Can you put it back? I don't have time.
ma'am? What are you doing? Why are you taking it? But in these two, ma'am, these are going to hurt you. Are you just going to walk away? At least we saved her life. She went in the aisle and got these, and now we're putting them back. Low key, I think she's going to go get a manager, so we might have to dip pretty soon. Excuse me. I need this. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day. Oh, oh no, but I'm taking it because I'm putting it back because this is not good for you. This is not good for you. So we have to put that back on the shelf.
Why?
Because, like, do you see these ingredients in there, ma'am?
Uh-huh.
These thiamine monotrate, ma'am, what is that? You know what that is? So, like, why are we putting stuff in our body that you don't know what it is?
I've been eating this for years.
You have?
Yeah.
And so
I'm 74, dear.
you're 74.
Yeah.
And so your health has been good all these years? No?
Except for being a diabetic, that's it. And having blood clots in my legs, but for 5 years I haven't.
Okay. And ma'am, this is part of the problem. So what we really need to put in your basket is like fruits, like meat, fish, things like that are gonna.
Eat fish.
You don't eat fish.
No.
What type of meat do you eat, ma'am?
I have roast and I have the steak. I have hamburger. And I
Okay.
eat hot dogs. I'm sorry, but that's my diet.
Okay. I mean, if we get rid of the hot dogs, your diet will be a little bit better. But I mean, like this stuff like this with all the sugar, this is the stuff that's really killing people today. Like this is the stuff that causes cancer and all that other stuff.
You know what I want to tell you?
What is that, ma'am?
I thank God for every bite I can get, no matter what it is.
Really?
Because you're not going to get it later.
That's true. But I mean, like, what if not eating this could extend your life 30 years from now?
I don't want to live 30 years.
You don't want to live 30, ma'am. Why not?
Not the way this world's going.
Ma'am,
It's too much.
it's too much.
Yep.
Man, we must not think like that.
I'm sorry, but I do.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you.
Oh, my stop working with me.
What you mean? Ma'am,
It's tonight.
I gotta put those back. Those are not good for you, ma'am.
Oh, it's not for me. I make them for my kids. It's even better.
But that's gonna kill them then in the long run. Those are that's GMO corn though. That's not real corn. Yeah, so it's gonna
We all survived.
we all survive.
Yeah, we have. We have been sick.
But this is the stuff that's gonna kill you in the long run though, man. It might not look bad right now, but in the long run.
I
Hmm?
appreciate it. No, I appreciate it.
Where's the fruit set though? Come on now.
I appreciate it.
Vegetables, but y'all gonna cook them. We need some vegetables you can just eat like celery.
Y'all
do that?
Taco for them all today.
Oh, it's taco.
That's your treat.
Oh.
Every day, fresh vegetables, sides.
Mm. Yeah, I need to go put this back, bro. Like this is gonna kill you, so I have to put it back on the shelf. All right. Is it cool with you if I put this back?
I mean, I'll grab another one.
You grab another one, but sir, why are you gonna put this in your basket? This is gonna kill you eventually. What is folic acid? Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
Exactly. So these are things that are just made in the lab, and they're gonna eventually give you diabetes, heart disease, and all these other things. Sir, we have to keep these on the shelf. We have to throw these away, sir. Do you agree with me? Oh, this is for him.
Oh, this is for
This is for somebody else. Man, this is gonna kill him in the long run. Excuse me. I need this. I appreciate you guys. This is gonna kill you eventually.
Oh.
Because it's not good for you. Like, did you read the ingredients in there? Yeah, so I need to put this back, ma'am. Yeah, I do.
Cyanide poison.
Huh?
Cyanide poison.
It's not, it's sugar. Too much sugar in here. It'll eventually kill you. So, all right. Y'all have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you, guys.
That's ours.
This is yours.
Yeah.
Why are you guys buying this stuff? This is not good for you.
It's delicious.
It's delicious, but
Yeah.
this is going to kill you in the long run. Do you even?
Not gonna kill me.
It
I'm on
will.
a different kind of eating schedule.
You're different. How are you different from everybody else, ma'am?
Okay, back up.
Okay,
Are you like into health and fitness?
I am. I'm trying to save people's lives.
Okay,
and
okay. Let me explain to you. So, have you heard of the keto diet?
I have.
Okay, that's what I do. So, with the keto diet, you eliminate carbs and sugar.
Right.
I'm sure you can agree with me. That stuff is poison.
It is poison.
Okay. But if you're eliminating carbs and sugar, you have to replace it with something. Otherwise, you're starving. So the
Mm.
replacement for the carbs and sugar is fat.
It's fat, and so this doesn't have any carbs and sugar at all.
No, it has other sweeteners, natural ones like stevia and erythritol and so
Mhm.
on. has cream. That's
Mhm.
where most of the fat comes from. That's why you see calories.
Hmm.
But there's good
But, like,
calories and bad.
What are these other ingredients like glycerin and things like that? Like what? Yeah,
These are just ingredients for ice cream that give it the.
those are ingredients that they put in the lab to make you addicted to.
I understand that.
Yeah.
That's what we call dirty keto.
Dirty
I
keto.
only do that occasionally. as a
Occasionally.
treat. They don't have this ice cream where I normally shop.
Mm.
I live in Alexandria.
But you know what's better than that? Just fruit.
I
Fruit.
can't eat fruit.
But fruit is better than a keto diet.
Not necessarily.
Why don't
So
you
the
think so?
fruit that I do eat, which I actually can't find over there, but I need, is berries.
Oh, berries.
Most of the time I eat berry.
And now you see how she says is not necessarily. So the fruits and vegetables that were created on the planet, not the GMO ones, not the ones they washing with the chlorine and all the stuff, but the fruits and vegetables, she said her keto diet is better. No, it's not. The keto diet is not better than that. And that's the reason why you're on diets, because he's trying to show her that all the chemicals in the foods and stuff, this is your real problems. And everybody on all these diets trying to lose weight, trying to get this off, trying to get that done, you're not gonna lose weight because you didn't address the chemicals that's in the foods that you're eating that you're trying to lose weight with. And I said people don't get it. And people are so messed up and they don't understand anything. We are so misled. And look at all that stuff in the stores. All them packaged goods all over there. All of them got some type of chemicals in it. And that's what we're feeding ourselves. And then we wonder why we're sick.
Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, avocado,
Mhm.
vitamin C.
What about watermelon?
C, too much sugar.
It's really good for you though.
That's the keto diet. You avoid sugar. So you
But-
have to find foods that are low in sugar and high in fiber.
Hmm.
which
But like fruits are natural to the planet. Like,
yeah,
do you believe in a God or a creator or things? Yeah, so they put that on this earth for us to eat. This is the natural water of the earth that we're.
there's a lot of things that are natural that you don't have to eat, but you can eat to
Mhm.
enjoy them, right?
But this is made by a man.
Everything you get, I'm not
Yeah.
arguing that this is a staple.
Right, so we're going to
But
put it back today, right?
No, I'm
You're
saying
not going to put it back.
these things can be had in moderation.
Hmm.
That's my point. So long as it's not the norm and it's once in a while, and 90% of the time I'm eating healthy, I'm eating clean,
Hmm.
I think that's fine.
See, this type of thinking is not really the way to think because it's just like saying, let me go ahead and poison myself once a week instead of every day. As long as I don't poison myself every single day, I'm okay. But if I do it once a week, once every 2 weeks, I'll be good. And this is not really a way to think because it just keeps you addicted to these sugars instead of just cutting them out all the way. Instead of poisoning ourselves once a week, once every 2 weeks, how about we just do not poison ourselves at all?
I don't think we need to completely deprive ourselves. I understand that stuff is superficial.
Mhm.
Not all of it, but there's ingredients in there that are superficial. But I think so long as it's limited and occasional,
Mhm.
it's fine to enjoy.
I guess I can't really change your mind to this.
I've been doing keto for almost a year and a half.
Have you?
So, and my doctors are checking me. I'm good. Every once in a while, you can listen to the pizza. Every once in a while, you can have a Snickers bar.
Also, y'all, real quick, I'm holding my arm like that because the mic is on my wrist. If you guys didn't notice already, I just didn't want y'all to think I was part of the Rainbow Club because I ain't.
Every once in a while, if you're working out, you're taking care of your body, you're active, you're eating well. These things once in a while are. To
But
me,
I mean,
are okay.
the things about those Snickers bars, they have certain chemicals in the bar that stays in your body for years. And you think you just get rid of it, but you don't, because they're like chemicals that the body doesn't know what it is.
So my answer to that would be you may be right, but so far I haven't seen any ill effects from it if it's being done limited.
It's long term though. Like if somebody just ate Snickers bars every
I
day,
have to see the data.
but if you ate a Snickers bar every single day, you're gonna get sick
Yes.
or something like that.
What
But
about
if
once every 4 months?
But that's what I'm saying. If I eat fruits every day, I won't get sick. I'll even get stronger.
Yes.
You can build
Eat fruits
muscle.
every day.
Yeah. So like, what's wrong with the fruits? Like, what's wrong?
Nothing, eat
The-
it. I would tell you eat it. It's only
Right.
the only reason I don't eat it is because
Right.
the keto point is to avoid sugar. But
Mhm.
have at it. Fruits are good. They have vitamins and minerals, antioxidants, all those good things. A lot of the vitamins you find in fruit, you can find in vegetables.
That's true.
So that's what I do to keep my sugar intake low.
So vegetables, meat, and like fats.
And good fats. That's what it lean meat too. Sounds a little crazy, but the doctor knows about the diet. They did all my blood work, said I'm good.
What about them though? Like, what is their diet? Do they do keto?
It's a traditional diet.
Traditional.
Keto is like you got to be committed. So they.
But I mean, like, start them out on fruits and things like that.
Ask them.
That's what y'all eat too, fruits. Okay.
I'm like, they consider me like one of the strict moms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as far as eating, their friends, they take all these like junky snacks. I'll let them take the junky snacks.
Okay, nice.
But once in a while, I'll let them have something nice. Figure out a birthday party, they can have a cake, you know.
Right.
But it's not the main. It's not.
I guess I gotta leave you guys alone because it looks like you know what you're talking about a little bit.
But I appreciate that. I like that you're passionate about it.
I appreciate you too. Y'all have a great day, man. As you guys can see by looking at all the clips that we got, it kind of just seems like people know what to eat, people know what to do, and they all choose to eat unhealthy. We can't feel bad for people that get diabetes, get all these like heart disease, and they die from these things because you even heard the lady yourself. What did she say? She said she didn't want to live another 30 years. What if not eating this could extend your life 30 years from now?
I don't want to live 30 years.
She's the type of person that she will pass away. Her whole family will be sad. She didn't want to live 30 more years because of everything that's going on in the world. We can't really feel bad for people who don't care about their health and they don't care to eat right. Like, look at all these fruits, man. Like all this fruit, cantaloupe, apples, there's mangoes right over there. There's oranges, there's plantains, there's tons of fruit and vegetables that were naturally made by the planet. But what we want to go do, we want to go eat cookies made by man. And these are not even a cookie. These are just chemicals inside the packaging. What type of food do you know that can sit on the shelf for 2-3 years at a time? You go put this on the shelf, it's going to expire in a couple weeks or so. I don't feel bad for people who have these diseases, and I don't think you should.
All right, y'all. I'll go cut it right there. And that's Stop Playing Trey. And you can also find him on YouTube. Right there. Let's see. There it is. Stop Playing Trey. Right at the bottom right here. So you can find him on YouTube as well. All right, now I'm going to show you some of the things that I've gotten from the store and why we're going to discontinue it myself. Because it's really bad, y'all. Y'all, so see what I got right here? Good old 100% real cheese, right? Cheez-Its. I would no longer eat these things, and I'm gonna show you why. Look on the back right here. Okay, there's our ingredients. Let's look at these ingredients. Wheat flour, niacin, I don't know what that is. Reduced iron, vitamin B1, thiamine monotrate, vitamin B2, riboflavin, folic acid, vegetable oil, high oleic, soybean, palm, and canola oils with TBQ for freshness. Cheese made with skim milk, whey protein, and cheese culture enzymes, annatto extract color, contains 2% salt, paprika yeast, paprika extract, and soy lectin. So what we're gonna do, let's look up the TBHQ. Y'all remember the TBHQ because it's gonna be in a lot of different products. So after I get through my products, I'm gonna show y'all, and then we're gonna look up some soy lectin, TBHQ, and some of these other things. All right. So remember the TBHQ, and it says for freshness. And that's just one. All right. Next, Nature Valley granola bar. All right. Let's flip it on the back side. And what do we see? Oats, canola, sunflower oil, rice flour, honey, salt, brown sugar, baking soda, soy lectin again. See that? You know, like I told y'all, most soy lectin is bioengineered or GMO, natural flavor, whatever that is. And contains soy. Again, may contain peanut, almond, pecan ingredients. Look what it says at the bottom. It says contains bioengineered food ingredients. And there you go. Nature Valley granola. So they see Nature Valley, you think, oh, this is all 100% natural. It's all good for you. Bioengineered. Soy lectin is also in that. I won't be buying this again. Let's go to my next list. Oh, look at my. No, it can't be bubblegum, right? It can't be bubblegum. Not bubblegum, right? Not this little kid on the front, y'all. You, oh, mommy or daddy, let me get some bubble gum. I want a bag of bubble gum. I want some bubble gum. Now, we used to chew this all the time, and we chew it just for the flavor, then spit out a piece and then chew the next one. But it's so addictive, right? But let's look at the back. Okay. Can y'all see that? Let me get over here. All right. So it's contains sugar, dextrose, syrup, corn syrup. There you go, corn syrup, artificial flavors, color, cornstarch, BHT to maintain. Look at this, said freshness. Yeah, BHT to maintain freshness. So that keeps it on the shelf for a long time to maintain freshness, right? Oh, it has FD and C red 3. So that's another thing we're gonna look at. I'm gonna look up red 3 and I'm gonna look up BHT. So we got the TBHQ. Now we saw the soy lectin, right? I'm gonna look all these things up for y'all on this video. So I won't be buying this anymore. Here's the Ritz crackers. I won't be buying the Ritz crackers anymore. All right, so you got your it is unbleached enriched flour, wait, niacin, reduced iron, thiamine monotrate, whatever that is, riboflavin, vitamin B2, folic acid, soybean and other canola oil, palm oil, sugar, salt, leavening, calcium phosphate, baking soda, high fructose corn syrup, there you go again, soy lectin again, and natural flavors. Contains wheat, soy. Look what it says at the bottom. Contains bioengineered food ingredient. Contains a by, so there you have it. And that's your Ritz crackers. Like again, we're gonna be looking up the soy lectin, the soy lectin, and the what does it have in here? One more thing I was looking at. The high fructose corn syrup, but it also has the bioengineered bioengineered food ingredient. See? So won't be buying these no more. And look, we had these in the time. Used to eat Ritz all the time. Look, that's a full pack. This pack of gum, full of gum. All of it going in the trash. It smell good, but it's nothing but chemicals. Remember I said we're gonna look at the red 3, right? And we're gonna look at the BHT in the gum. Next, one of my all-time favorites. Good old M&ms. Used to love some M&ms. I won't be eating these again. On the back, right? Milk chocolate, sugar, right? Skim milk. Contains peanuts, soy lectin. There you go. Why are they putting the soy lectin? Then that's bioengineered, y'all. And everything. The corn syrup, the dextrin, right? Look at this. It's got yellow 6. Let's see that. Let me see if I can get the bag correct so I can get it right for y'all. Hard to get this bag. in the correct. So I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see these ingredients in here. It's got blue 1, lake, blue 1, lake, yellow 6, red 40, yellow 5, blue 1, yellow 6, lake red 40, lake yellow 5, blue 2, lake blue 2, and carnauba wax, gum, and archaea, whatever. Contains peanut milk and soy, may contain tree nuts. All right. Contains bioengineered food ingredients. See? That's your M&Ms. And look how innocent it looks. This is nothing but a big chemical bottle. I'm gonna read this stuff in this one. I'm gonna put this one right to the side, right beside me. All right. And of course, there she is. Cute little Debbie. There she is, right up in the corner. Oh, this can't be, this is just a little treat for the kids, like the lady said in the video, right? But let's look at the back of this. Right? There it is, corn syrup, water, enriched bleached flour, wheat flour, niacin, reduced iron, thiamine monotrate, there it goes again, riboflavin, folic acid, palm seeds, soybean oil, contains with TBHQ, there it goes again, and citric acid to protect your flavor. Palm and palm kernel oil, dextrose contains or less each of the following cocoa, soybeans, or dried eggs, starch, cocoa processed with alkalia whey milk, leavening, baking soda, sodium, aluminum phosphate, caramel color, salt, soy lectin, there we go again, sorbating monsterate, sorbic acid to preserve freshness, mono and diglycerides, you can't even pronounce the crap, polysorbate, natural and artificial flavors, polysorbate 80, red 40, soy flour. I mean, algae information contains wheat, eggs, milk, soy. Contains bioengineered food ingredients. So again, Little Debbie won't be buying again, full of chemicals. And this is also banned, as well as the Ritz crackers and the M&Ms and stuff, banned in other countries, but allowed in the US. And many people are filling their carts up and feeding this to the kids, and you're eating it yourselves. They used to eat this for lunch all the time. Not no more. Trash. And then here we have another Little Debbie product, the Nutty Buddy bars. And these were good, or taste good. They taste really good, actually, right? Spent a lot of money for this stuff too. But let's look on the back. There he goes, dextrose, peanut butter, enriched flour, thiamine monotrate, riboflavin, folic acid, sugar, palm, soybeans, with TBHQ, citric acid, there it is, or less of the following: soy flour, cocoa, soybean, salt, soy lectin, there we go, monoglyceride, artificial whey, and of course, contains at the bottom, right here. You see it, right? Right where my finger is. Bioengineered food ingredient, right there. So, no more buying that. Big Red. Y'all love Wrigley's Big Red, don't you? Well, let's look at the back of Big Red. And what do we have? Let's see in this corner, if y'all can see the dark corner. See if I can get it. contains bioengineered food ingredients. Right? So let me see if I can get it on the pack. Let's see. Here we go. That's the pack. Made sugar gum based, corn syrup, natural artificial flavors, less than 2%. Look, glycerol, soy lectin again, colored added, color added, whatever it was made with, by the way. Acylfame K hydroxylated soy lectin, aspartame, we gotta look up that one. BHT, there it goes, to maintain freshness. Contains whatever that is. Phenyllectonurics, contains phenylalanine, whatever that is. Distributed by Mars, Wrigley's, and so forth. There you go. See? So BHT, I'm gonna put that to the side too, because we gotta look at some of those chemicals. And so, yeah, I didn't even do the Hawaiian punches, the fruit punches, all that other stuff. I didn't do none of that. And that's just to show you that a lot of things that you call foods, and I'm talking about this stuff is in a lot of products that you drop in your cart at the store. All right, so we're about to go over to Google now, and we're gonna Google some of these things up, and I'm gonna put it right in front of you so you can see that you're not eating food. All this in front of me, it's all chemicals. It's not food. Your body does not recognize this. It's not. Then they have the nerve to have nutrition facts. See? Nutrition facts all up on the side right here. Tell you what it's got, and it's good for you. All this bioengineered stuff. So this is what we always look at all the time. When we go, oh yeah, it's got 3 grams of protein. That's what we always look at. See that? 3 grams of protein. It's got no sugar, y'all. See, 0 sugars. So we've been reading this right here, but not reading the real ingredients. And that's what we do in the stores. But this is not food. And that's why so many people are big and fat today. And they walk around, I call it chemical fat. Everybody has all these out of shape bodies and all this kind of craziness, big old stomachs poking out, fat love handles on the side, and the legs huge, the bottom side huge, it's gigantic, oversized chest, and all arms waving. It's not food. And your body don't know what to do with it, and it's storing it as chemical. It don't know what to do with it. It's storing it as fat. All right, so let's look up. Let's go to look up some of this stuff. All right, so y'all see my screen, right? So the first one I'm doing is the TBHQ. Now the TBHQ is found in Little Debbie products, right? Mostly in Little Debbie products. It was also found, if I'm not mistaken, it was also found in the Ritz crackers. Let me look that up to make sure. If y'all know, y'all go back over the video. Yes. With TBHQ for freshness, it was also found in the Cheez-Its. Excuse me, it was found in the Cheez-Its, not the Ritz. It was found in the Cheez-Its as well. So let's see the possible dangers of TBHQ and why it's banned in other countries. So what are the potential dangers of this common food additive? Research has linked TBHQ and BHA to numerous possible health problems. According to the Centers of Science and the Public Interest, a well-designed government study found that this additive increased the incidence of tumors in rats. And according to the National Library of Medicine, cases of vision disturbances have been reported when humans consume TBHQ. This organization also cites studies that have found TBHQ to cause liver enlargement, neurotoxic effects, convulsions, and paralysis in lab animals. Some believe that BHA and TBHQ also affect humans' behavior. See, I said that in the video. So this is why people are acting out. If they filling themselves with all these poisons, what they think is food, it's causing behavioral problems. And remember, they study these things in labs. So they know what they're putting in the food. It is this belief that has landed the ingredients on the do not consume list of the Finagle diet, a dietary approach to managing attention deficiency or ADHD in children. Advocates of this diet say that those who struggle with this behavior should avoid TBHQ. But how are they going to avoid it when they don't know what's in their products? You see that? They're gonna tell them to avoid it, but most people don't even know what's in your products. It's crazy. That's what it says. Does TBHQ affect immune system? In 2021, a study of the U.S. Environmental Working Group (EWG) analyzed data from the Toxicity Forecaster or ToxCast showed that the preservative TBHQ is harmful to the immune system, based on both animal studies and vitro toxicology studies. So, why are they putting this in food? Right? And that's just one chemical. So TBHQ is banned in other. So they won't allow these things I just showed you to be on the shelf. And I'm telling you, these are some of the things that's in my house. I'm not telling you everything. There's more things than this. Let's look up soy lectin. All right. Okay. Let's look at it. Okay, other concerns. Some people are concerned about the use of soy lectin because it is made from genetically modified soy. If this is concern for you for organic products, as it must be made with organic soy. Also, while the lectin is soy natural, it's often extracted used using chemical solvents such as hexane. These solvents may be a concern for some. Let me see. Let me get some. Let me see if I can go back to the first page and find something on this soy. Let's see what's come up. Let's see. When taken by mouth, lectin is commonly consumed in foods. It is likely safe when taken in some doses up to 30 grams daily. It can cause some side effects, including diarrhea, nausea, stomach pain, and fullness. I mean, why would you even put this in somebody's food, though? And most of the soy is bioengineered. Lectin is commonly consumed in foods. There isn't enough reliable information to know if lectin is safe to use in large amounts or as medicine when pregnant. So why are you putting it in the food then? It's all in everything. The soy lectin was in the gum. It was in the M&ms. It was in the Ritz. It was in the cheese crackers. So they putting it in everything. And they don't even know if it's safe or not. And this is what we're eating. This is crazy, y'all. Let's look up the BHT. BHT. And this was in the gum. All right. You see on my screen, health impacts of BAT products. As an endocrine disruptor, it can impact testosterone levels as well as affect sperm quality. Another reason why BHT isn't good for you is that it might cause enlargement in the liver, inflammatory effects in the lungs, renal dysfunction, and decrease in potassium levels. BHT is an antioxidant, and it may damage the protective outer layer of viral cells. This may keep the viruses from multiplying and do more damage. Long-term exposure to high doses of BHT is toxic in mice and rats, causing liver, thyroid, and kidney problems, affecting lung function and blood coagulation, basically like blood clots. So the BHT is in your gum, your big red. It's in this this double bubble. It's in there. So it's chemicals, and you're chewing it, and you just sucking it down and spitting it back out, right? And you eat the next one, the next one, the next one. All right. Let's go to aspartame. So aspartame, the WHO's Cancer Research Agency, internal agency for research on cancer, determined aspartame to be a possible carcinogen after reviewing and assessing the potential carcinogenic effects of the sweetener, but says it is safe to consume in limited amounts. No, it's not. Weight gain, increased appetite. Why you should avoid aspartame? Weight gain, increased appetite, obesity related problems. Several studies link aspartame to weight gain, increased appetite, diabetes, metabolic derangement, and obesity related diseases. You see that? And these are just a few. Aspartame is banned in Europe. Aspartame has been approved by the U.S. regulatory authorities in many countries, including the United States, Europe, and Canada, concluded that it is safe for consumption within acceptable daily limits. This is crazy. And they put this in your food. And this is why people are sick. And imagine all the chemicals and the forever chemicals in your water, in your food, and everything else you have. So all these chemicals are doing your body harm. And I didn't even, it's so many chemicals, this video gonna be too long. But let's go into the M&ms, right? So M&ms, they got the soy lectin. We just did that one. So let's look up, we're gonna look up Blue Lake. I don't know what Blue Lake 1 is. Blue One Lake. Blue One Lake. Blue One Lake has been related to skin irritations, even lung bronchial constrictions, especially when combined with other dyes. Nazarene adds, it is not an ingredient I would recommend in skincare. Other side effects include non-permanent dyeing or tinting of the skin. Let's see. So, in addition, some say that word. Degradation products of aromatic dyes and amines may be carcinogenic. Blue one number 1 consumption has not been found to cause tumor death. However, it has been found to inhibit nerve cell development in vitro, and its use has been related to skin irritation and bronchial constriction. Wow. So that's one chemical in the M&Ms, right? Then we have the yellow 6. Let's look up yellow 6. Now tell me, when you cook your food, did you put yellow 6 in your food? Yellow 6. It's called yellow 6, sunset yellow. This artificial color has been banned in Norway because it is known to cause nasal congestion, hives, allergies, kidney tumors, DNA damage, hyperactivity, abdominal pain, headaches, migraines, vomiting, nausea, hormonal changes, and more. And this is your M&M, Joe. Let me get back on here. These are your M&Ms. See? These are your M&Ms. Let me get the yellow one out. That's the yellow M&M right there. So all these colors are dyes, and they are harmful, but they're putting in the bag, and it's treated, and they treat it like, oh, this is a great little candy. Go get it for here. Go ahead and drop this in the cart for the children. But that's the yellow. That's the yellow 6. So now let's get the red 40. And the red 40, remember, is in other products I just named as well. So go back over the video. I'm trying to make it too long, but I named some of the stuff that already that had the red 40 in it. Okay. Y'all see on the screen right here? Red dye 40 contains benzamine, a known cancer-causing substance. Researchers also found tumor growth in animals that consume high doses of food dyes. Though it can be hard to translate what this means for kids, says Zupano. Some studies say that small amounts of benzene in dyes couldn't pose a high risk. See, it does. And what about your body and everything else and the fats? Skittles, Pop-Tarts, look at it. Why is red dye 40 banned in Europe? Skittles, Pop-Tarts, Gatorade, and those yummy little Debbie products are banned in the European Union because contain dyes like yellow 5, yellow 6, red 40. The EU banned these artificial colors after their scientific research indicated they could be harmful to health, especially to young children. And guess in the United States, who is this all geared toward? Mostly young children, right? And them young children grow up and they consume this and then they feed it to their kids because nobody reads the ingredients that's on the packages. All right. So red 40 has a lot of side effects as well. And that's what else. Let's see what else is in here. So we had the yellow, red 40. Let's look at yellow 5. Man, and this is in M&Ms, y'all. But these things are in soaps and everything else. They put this stuff in a lot of products. Yellow 6 Lake. Yellow 6 Lake. Here it is. The artificial color has been known banning nasal congestion, hives, allergies, tumors, damage to hyperactivity, abdominal pain, headaches, migraines, vomiting, nausea. Okay, so it's the same. It's the same as the yellow. So all that basically almost the same as yellow 6. So this is yellow 6 Lake. And then it has red 40 Lake. So what's the difference between red 40 and red 40 Lake? Red 40. Oops. Red 40 Lake. All right, hyperactivity, including ADHD, behavioral changes like irritability, depression, allergic reactions, hives, asthma, sneezing, watery eyes, skin condition, migraines. So, do y'all really want this bioengineered? You want to tell this to your children or these? But yet, people gonna be loading their carts up with all this stuff, right? But then let's look at red 3. Red 3. Let's look at red 3 because red 3. Red 3. All right. Red 3 is in here. See? Right on the back. I don't know if y'all can see that. I showed it to you earlier anyway. It's got red 3 in there, right? I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but red 3 is because this has multiple studies have demonstrated that red dye 3 to cause cancer in animals at high levels. Other studies have shown that red dye 3 and artificial food dyes may lead to hyperactivity and other neurobehavioral effects in children. And who is this? Who is this geared to? Children. Think about Halloween, y'all. Y'all gonna go ahead and drop this in kids on Halloween. Maybe the trick is it's all the poisons that you're giving the kids, and you dropping poisons down the kids gonna eating all this candy. It's called candy, but nobody read the ingredients. It's chemical. And this is what you're giving your children. So I won't eat we won't eat a lot of these foods anymore. And they are banned in my house. Okay. We're not going to accept these in our house, and no one will eat it. So I don't know what this carnauba wax is. It's spelled CARNAUBA wax. But it says right here, carnauba wax must never be used near the inner nose and ears or any other particularly sensitive areas of skin. Potential side effects of carnauba wax include dry skin, acne, rashes, inflammation, dermatitis, dizziness, nausea, blurry vision, and dryness, irritation, or burning of the eyes. So why they put all this stuff in packages and get, how's this candy? Are you gonna, what's going on, y'all? So now, let me give a solution. Solution is that people, we need to start taking back we rely on corporations to feed us. We're just like the cattle in a stall and behind the fence, and they've been fed antibiotics and hormones, right? But they don't know they're in the slaughterhouse, right? And they eating good, they're breeding, they having a good time, and they don't even realize they're not free. They think they're free, but they're not. And these people are putting hormones in their feed and to make them grow faster, right? And antibiotics, right? And they don't know any better, right? They think they're living a good life until they're about to get slaughtered. Well, so what we need to do as people, and people in America, we need to stop with these products. If these products are banned, why would corporations give us to our people and our children and everybody in the first place? And you said behavioral problems. Americans have a lot of behavioral problems, don't they? Is it because of the chemicals that they're eating? Or because it's junk food, it's easy to get, right? So the solution to the problem is we need to start growing our own food. There's a family out in Georgia, like 19 families got together and bought like 90-something acres of land. And one of the things they said in there, they're going to grow their own food and no more GMO food. Because we are allowing corporations to package our food, our candy, our water, our drinks, everything. And they're putting poisonous substances in our food. And these are facts. I just showed you. This stuff is not good for you, but it's marketed to you as food. It is not food, it's chemicals. And we're going to the grocery store, pushing our carts, and we dropping these products in there, and we paying for it. We paying for our sickness. We're paying for ourselves to go to the doctor when food is supposed to heal your body, not make you sick. It's supposed to nourish you. When you drink water, it's supposed to replenish you. So we're just full of chemicals here. And I just showed you. And this is some of the products, some of the things. I'm talking about Doritos, Cheetos. Go look at the package. I'm not eating any of that stuff no more. All the things you saw on that little list and more. We rely on corporations for everything, and the corporations are not treating us right, except they're making money, taking shortcuts, and they making money on Wall Street. And they're becoming big and powerful. And we all work for corporations, don't we? So it's a racket. You buy the food, you get sick, you go to the doctor, right? They manage your sickness by giving you prescriptions. And you keep getting sick, and you still buying the same stuff, going to the store, and you never read the ingredients, not knowing that all these things is causing your illness. Your Mountain Dews, your Pepsis, your Cokes you're drinking, all that stuff. Your pizza you're buying from the Domino's and all the pizza places you're buying from, right? The doughs, you're not looking at the ingredients. You just see that you're looking at a pizza. Is it a pizza? So I'm just saying, we got a lot of fast food, a lot of Cokes, a lot of drinks, a lot of fruit punch juices and all this kind of stuff. And it's got nothing to do with fruit at all. And then why are they GMOing the fruit now? They're genetically modifying the plants. Companies like Monsanto are genetically modifying seeds. They're changing in the DNA of the seed. Is it to our benefit or to our destruction? All right. So the solution to the problem is we need to get together, like the people in Georgia did, and we need to grow. We need to start having communities, people, and we need to start growing our own foods again, so we know exactly where they came from. And just like the lady in the video said, we need to also start making our own cookies with our own ingredients. If we got to raise our own chicken and make our own flours, then we need to go back to health again. Because right now, sickness is a business, and we losing. You're losing your family members. People don't feel good about themselves because they're all big and fat, and they don't understand why. They're getting sick all the time. They don't understand why. And then you go to your doctor, and he just giving you more prescriptions to manage your sickness. And that's it. And it's a never-ending cycle. Our water is polluted. PFSAs, forever chemicals are in the water. And companies like 3M did that. And they still exist, right? They should not even exist because they done poisoned the water. So what do we have? We can't, the solution is groups of people get together. You have your farmers markets, right? People start growing again. And we need to start relying on each other instead of relying on these darn companies, because they're already showing you what they want to do to you. They already did it. Remember, they already showed you what they've done. The poison's already in the food. You can look up these things yourself. Do what I just did. Now go home and pull up your packages and read some of them ingredients and look what those things do, the effects of your body. And then you ask yourself, why did they put them in there in the first place? If it was not to harm you, to keep you sick. It's disgusting. So I would never eat this again. I would never eat any of these things I just showed you again and more. Some of the soaps and everything else. It's disgusting what they've done to us. And it's time for people. The solution is it's time for us in America to start growing our own foods, get together with groups of people and learn how to farm, learn how to grow, save your seeds. Do not buy seeds from these companies that make GMO foods. Do not buy genetically modified watermelons. Seedless watermelons are not good, okay? You want a watermelon, you don't want a sterile watermelon, you want one with seeds in it, all right? You want seeded grapes. People, they try to, people don't even understand what they're doing. Oh, yeah, I want the ones without the watermelon seeds. I want, like you really getting something. Dude, they took the seeds out for a reason. That's a genetically modified plant. It cannot reproduce after itself. It does not produce seeds. All right.
America's food is banned in 30 countries. The food is killing people. Oh yeah, it's definitely killing people. If somebody were to buy a bag of Lay's potato chips versus buying it in Europe and look at the ingredients, they're totally different. They will make the healthier version for another country. There's over 10,000 food chemicals that are allowed in the American population or food system that aren't allowed in other countries. It makes it easier for food companies, gives them longer shelf life because they're putting so many chemicals in it. So anytime we lobby for healthier food choices in our school systems, in our neighborhoods, the food industry is going right behind them with billions and millions of dollars saying, no, we can't do that.
In other countries, ingredients that's in this stuff, starting off with Mountain Dew. When you look up things that are banned in other countries, literally Mountain Dew is like the first freaking thing you're gonna see. It contains BVO oil, which is brominated vegetable oil, which is literally like a flame retardant that can literally eventually lead to memory loss. What? Good old Lil Debbie. These Swiss rolls contain red 40 dye and yellow 5, which in European countries it is now permitted. However, they have to have a warning that will say it can cause adverse effects in children. Frosted Flakes, Honey Bunches of Oats, and Rice Krispies. Contains BHT, which is a flavor enhancer. It has been studied for such a long time because potentially it has carcinogenic properties. What are they putting in our food?
American foods that are banned in other countries. Number 1, Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops contain toxic dyes such as yellow 5 and red 40, which can cause cancer. Number 2, U.S. produced pork. In the U.S., pigs are given a feed additive called ractopamine to speed up weight gain. The only problem is the additive can cause major health issues, including heart problems. That's why it's banned in more than 160 countries, including Russia and China. Number 3, Mountain Dew. The soft drink with a radioactive glow contains something called brominated vegetable oil, which can lead to headaches and cause memory loss. Yum. That's why the European Union and Japan banned the toxic soft drink for good. Subscribe for part 2 to find out the other.
I think I showed y'all enough, and now you know the truth. That a lot of the reason why we're sick in America is because we eating things that the corporations are putting in our food, and they know it's bad for our health. They know this stuff is not good for us, right? And so your family member's sick, asthma, behavioral problems, ADHD, cancers, liver cancers, kidney problems, you name it. And a lot of this stuff is like giving the kids and stuff, like even the dentine. I didn't even do the dentine, but this is bad for you too. Let me see what's in here. Candela wax, glycerin, you get the red 40, soy lectin, see? See the soy lectin right there? Now, why are you putting this soy? And then it says right there at the bottom, it contains a bioengineered ingredient. Soy lectin, it's got blue 2 lake again. We just read that one. Glycerin red 40 lake, lectin, sucralose, titanium dioxide. Matter of fact, titanium dioxide, that's another one that's really bad. So, is this gum or is it chemicals? Right? Oh, y'all. So you see, we are at war, and there's no way around it. These companies, these corporations are purposely making us sick, and we are at war. We are at chemical warfare on a high level, and I think most people, no, I know most people don't even understand what the game is or what's really going on right now. We are truly at war. They are poisoning. They are purposely putting poison in the food. It's no joke anymore. I mean, like I said, you know, they put it in the water, the chemtrails in the sky, aluminum and barium that they're dropping on the people, right? Everything is poison. And it makes no sense that they're actually doing this. And for the simple reason, Depop. You know what depopulation stands for, right? So to me, that's the only end game. I mean, purposely making you sick. You run into the doctors, you think, oh, well, Oh, this is going to save me. I mean, look, y'all, watch this. They didn't even put it in the pickles. Look at this. Y'all, we read over the yellow 5, right? Look at that. See that? What does it say? Right there. Polysorbate, right? And yellow 5. You can't miss it right there. Yellow 5. Look at that. And all you need for this is basically cucumbers, dill, some dill, vinegar, and salt. But what's all this extra stuff in there? Sodium benzoate is a preservative. So if it keeps sitting here so they can make money selling it, then what is it doing to your body? Just look up, like I said, just look it up. Look up that yellow 5 again, and you see what it costs. Now, you think that's it? What about Mucinex? Mucinex, right? So let's look on the back of it. Right? Oh, y'all hope y'all share this video. Okay, because the active ingredients is what we really want, right? That's the thing that's really supposed to be making you feel better. And what does that say? Hold on, let me read it first. Whatever it is. Y'all see what that says, right? I even gotta look that up now because I don't even know what the heck that is. It says hexy something, the active ingredients. So that's the really thing that's that's actually supposed to be like taking care of your sore throat right there. That's the active ingredient. But let's go look at the inactive ingredients right on the other side of the page over here. Okay. So we're gonna look at the inactive ingredients. And what do you see? Corn syrup. And look, D and C yellow number 10. So that's one I haven't looked up. So I'm gonna look that up real quick. FDNC yellow number 6. There you go. Honey, propylene, glycol, sucrose, and water. So the question is, why would you put poison in the cough drops here? See, no matter what you do, they put the poison in there. Soy, they put soy in bubblegum. Soy lecithin is in everything. Why? Soy makes a man not a man because you're giving you more estrogen. Estrogen. When you need testosterone for a man. But they putting soy in everything. Even in the candy and in the gum. Yellow number 6, we already know that's a poison. We already looked that up earlier. So you see, I don't want to make this video, I know it's long, but y'all have got to share this video with your friends and your family. We are at war. I hope y'all really understand it. This is not good for you. It's like they got something bad and good in everything. So this is what hurt you. Corn syrup. Right? Yellow number 6. Who knows what yellow number 10 does? And they put it in the pickles. So in everything, from the cough syrups to this, to your drinks, we are consuming poisons. We are consuming chemicals. We are at chemical war, chemical warfare, and the public don't even know it. You're going to your doctors, you're eating this, you're getting sick when food's supposed to heal you. All right, y'all. I think I covered enough in this video, except for yellow number 10. But we can go do that real quick and I'm out. But I just, I just had to show y'all the truth that we are being poisoned on a grand scale. And I would never ever eat any M&ms, yellow 10, side effects. What is this? Food dyes, harmless. Okay, yellow number 10. It says yellow number 10. What does it do? Let's. I don't even know what it does. Let's check this out. In cosmetic and personal care, yellow 10 is used in formulation of a wide variety of products. Yellow 10 lake is used in blusher, hair bleaches, hair dyes and colors, lipstick, and makeup. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it's for your skin. So why would you put that in a candy? Oh my goodness. Boy. Let's see what it is. Okay. FDA has regulated review of colored additives used in foods, drugs, cosmetics. Okay. So anyway, y'all, I think I did enough in this video, and I probably went way too long in this video, but it is what it is. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And y'all, this is the Truth Seeking Network, and we're here to get to the root. All right? Peace till next time, and I'm out.